infection is just the body's natural way of fighting off bad things. So, it might think, oh, wow, I've got all this stuff in here, so I'm going to try and push it out. Bacteria will cause an infection. Harsh chemicals will cause an infection. How you can tell if it's infected is the same way you can tell if anything's infected. If it's really hot to the touch, it doesn't mean it's infected, but it's a hint that it may be on its way. If the tattoo is right here and it's red all the way out to here, chances are you might be infected. If it's oozing or dispelling plasma, that is not an infection. A lot of people think, oh, my tattoo's oozing this clear stuff or even this white creamy stuff, or it's got to be pus. No, the body expels plasma and the skin is regenerating itself. So just because you have some expulsion of fluids does not mean it's infected. 9 out of 10 people that say, oh, do I have an infection, are not infected. Actually, probably more than that. If an infection occurs, the best thing to do is just go to your dermatologist. We're not legally allowed to prescribe drugs. But before you do that, go by the tattoo shop that did it and ask them what they think. We have had people come in and say, oh, my whole leg is infected, and it's just swollen because it got tattooed for 5 hours, so it swells up and looks big and red and crazy and maybe hot to the touch. Only your doctor will be able to tell you for sure, but a tattoo shop will be able to get you pretty close. And again, it goes back to having faith in your artist. If you trust your artist, if you know they know what they're talking about, you just go, hey, check this out. Is this bad? Is this good? I don't know. 9 times out of 10, they'll be like, don't even sweat it. Happy healing. Then there may be that one time where somebody got some weird funky stuff on it, and they might say, hey, you might want to go talk to a doc about that, Most times, though, because I've had an infection on my own body before from cleaning my bathroom, which is how I know not to do that now. What happened was I went to the dermatologist. The dermatologist simply said, let it dry out. It wasn't like I needed a shot or, like I wasn't in ICU and didn't have a fever or anything. It was just mildly infected, slightly irritated, red, and was discharging plasma that might have had a little pus in it. And he just said, hey, it's cool. Stop slathering it up with all that stuff. Let it dry out. I did, and by the next day, it was just dry and perfect and flaked off, and nobody ever knew any different. So the important thing is to not freak out. Just relax. Everything's cool. Getting tattooed is an adventure, and it's just part of the adventure.